There's been quite a bit of talk about a wall this past year. Something to keep people out. But in this town, the walls have a different purpose. They're intended to keep people in. I'm in Huntsville, Texas. This town is home of the Texas Department of Corrections. There are 5 state prison units here, including one nicknamed the Walls Unit. This prison is where the story begins. In 1974, 3 notorious inmates took more than 10 hostages and barricaded them into the Walls Unit library. What ensued was one of the longest-lasting prison sieges in U.S. history. For 11 days, the hostages, including prison teachers, a guard, and even the prison chaplain, were held at gunpoint while the 3 inmates attempted to negotiate their release. The 11 days of terror ended with a shootout, in which the prison chaplain was critically wounded and 2 innocent female teachers were killed. After the funerals of their colleagues, the hostages attempted to resume their normal lives, returning to work in the state prisons, but this time surrounding themselves with a different kind of wall, rarely speaking of the siege. This powerful story of walls shapes me. My purpose? To be a window through the walls. I'm a storyteller of stories usually hidden by walls. In the case of the Huntsville walls, the story is extremely personal. It's the story of my grandmother, who, as one of the hostages, rarely ever spoke about what happened during those 11 days. As a prison reading teacher and librarian, she was a great storyteller, but her hostage story was one she was unwilling to tell. The terror of the 11 days and tragic deaths of her 2 coworkers were just too painful to recall. As the walls of Huntsville, Texas have shaped the lives of my late grandmother, my father, and me, I'm inspired to tell stories that reveal the truth hidden by all kinds of walls. I'm Keaton Davis, and my hope is that my stories inspire others to be great storytellers as well.